C'est parti. Opening Night Live de la Gamescom. Ça commence. Donc les annonces, annonce du jeu, présentation de gameplay, que je diffuserai. Je fais comme les Game Awards. Un peu même style. Moi j'attends de voir Assassin's Creed Mirage, bien entendu, encore plus. Et bien là, avec 2, comme je disais. Et puis d'être surprise aussi, tout simplement. Si possible.
Hello Germany and hello everyone watching live around the world. I am Jeff Keighley and welcome to the world's biggest in-person video game event, Gamescom 2023. Now, this right here is kind of like the opening ceremonies for Gamescom. It's a preview of this year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live. And over the next 2 hours, you'll get exclusive new looks at titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1.
C'est le cœur de...
But first,
j'ai peur d'avoir trop peur dans ce cas.
With the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio. And to help us step into the vast world
on a vidé le force sur le pré-show qui avait l'air vachement bien. Salut Manus.
For a very special performance. Maestro.
Ah, de la musique. Ça c'est pour les copyrights. Écoutez, hein. Je vais peut-être couper la rediff de ça. Ça va, c'est la musique de Starfield. J'avais coupé la rediff, mais non. Non, voilà. Starfield, let's go. 1er septembre, on fait que ça à partir de là. Hein. Je vous le dis. Donc on finit Baldur's Gate avant. Nantes. Ouais, j'ai bien dosé la Nantes. Ça ne fait que me rappeler les tutos qui sont pas faits. Ah. C'est joli comme plan. Ah. Je dors la nuit, je devrais pas. Ouais, pas de miracle. Et bah c'était très joli. Ah, t'as encore internet, c'est bon. Nice, Valou. Il n'y a pas de Pro PlayStation, Pro Xbox. Faut arrêter avec ça. Non, 2023. Vraiment. Ça c'est copyright, hein. Mais j'aime bien. Mais c'est une reprise. J'adore la musique d'origine de ça. C'est ça. Oh, c'est trop beau. C'est pas comme ça dans le jeu. Hein. Là c'est du live action. On se rapproche de fou, la semaine prochaine. J'ai du mal à y croire, en vrai. En fait, ils ont fait un trailer un peu à ce que faisait Destiny de base. Live action comme ça, avec une bonne musique.
Starfield is ever so
Et
close.
ben, c'est quoi, je me posais la question tout à l'heure, Malus.
Spectacular performance.
Parce que je me la suis pas posée avant, moi je joue solo. J'arrête pas de si quelqu'un m'offrait le jeu à Ether.
Over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC. Well, I've been lucky
Oui,
enough
1er
to start
septembre, c'est l'early
playing
access,
it.
hein, mais
Don't be
bon.
jealous. I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, guys. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. They're disappointed. That's just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers, and it's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show. We've got a lot of great games to show you. Really, it's just so sad to me to see something like that happen tonight. We're here to celebrate games in this community and how much they mean to us. So, without further ado, I want to move right on with the show because we've got a lot to show you. And the good news, Gamescom, is we have someone very special here who can be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time ever, one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody.
La scène est trop belle. Franchement. C'est moi, Todd Howard, il a tout le temps la même tête. Genre, je repars 10 ans en arrière.
Todd, thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom. We have a lot to talk about with Starfield, but first of all, is this true? This is your first ever time at Gamescom?
This is my first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and it and just all the fans that come here for this the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games. And I figured, you know, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years. So if I was going to come, you know, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all very excited to step into this new world, Starfield, and the next week, early access. Set up for people, why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
You know, I think like a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game where we look to the skies and we can blast off into space and explore. We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done like with the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series, but we wanted to do something brand new where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that dream game.
Yeah, I wish I could talk about it, but it's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us, I know you've been, sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it. What did you bring here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater where we're actually showing the beginning of the game, and you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact that affects you in some way, where you see a bit into space-time, and then you get to create your own character. Our games are about creating and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know, people have been wondering kind of what the main quest line is going to be after you create your character, which is something that I know. I saw even someone on the internet this week created you, I think. Did you see that? Someone tweeted out a picture. They somehow figured out.
I see a lot of things on the internet. I don't know. I'm not sure that's real.
Well, the thing is, I think you can really create whoever you want and then enroll yourself into this adventure. And tell us about sort of how the adventure starts. What can we expect?
Well, you jump off. You're joining Constellation, which are the last kind of group of space explorers, like NASA meets Indiana Jones searching for these artifacts. But the story goes a lot of places. The game has a lot of surprises that we haven't talked about. I don't want to spoil them here, but really, really happy with how the story turned out and where it goes.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and you and your team have done so much for this industry, and the fact that you guys have worked through COVID, building this and coming on the other end, we're so excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So thank you for all you've done for our industry, Todd. Everyone, Todd Howard.
Thank you. Can't wait for you to play the game.
Thanks so much, Todd. Really appreciate it. All right, well, tonight is largely focused on announced games, but we do have a few surprises along the way. And next, it's time for the global reveal of the third installment in a franchise that is very familiar to Gamescom fans. Here we go.
La bande blanche là, c'est normal? Ouais. Bon. C'est joli ça. Ah, c'est Nightmare. Truc Nightmare, non? Pas ça. Il a dit Fur. Little Nightmare. Je pense, hein. C'est trop joli. J'adore. On n'a pas fini le 2, je crois. On l'a fini? Je sais plus. Le 1, c'est sûr. Je sais plus. Stylé! Les persos ont changé un peu de style. Ouais, bah c'est ce qu'il a dit. Trop classe. J'adore. En fait, j'ai peur que la bande blanche soit autour de moi. Ah, ça fait un style. Ouais, c'est ça. Ouais, bah, franchement, les deux premiers étaient top.
That's right, Little Nightmares 3! And joining me now are Coralie and Lucas from Bandai Namco to tell us more. Lucas, thank you so much. It's great to have you back here at Gamescom to announce another Little Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it's really great to be back. We're very excited to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a long history with the show. I mean, that's where we announced the first two games, so for us it was definitely the best place, best show to reveal Little Nightmares 3 to the world.
Well, we appreciate you bringing us this news. It looks incredible. Coralie, I see we saw two characters in that reveal trailer. Can you tell us a bit more about them?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to present you Little Nightmares 3. So yeah, as you have seen, we have two characters, but now you have two players as well, so you will be able to play both in single player or online co-op if you want, and face your childhood fears with a friend.
Now, I saw a lot of cool new places in the trailer. Can you tell us a bit about some of the setting for these two characters?
Yeah, so our two new characters are Lo and Alone. They are trapped in a place that we call the Spiral. It's a cluster of disturbing places, and they will have to work together, survive in a world full of dangerous threats and full of delusions. And they will also have to find a way out of the nowhere. So yeah, I can't wait to have you put your hands on the game in 2024.
Excellent. We don't have to wait too long. 2024. Lucas, I know that's not all because you're kind of expanding the Little Nightmares world with something more. Tell us a bit about that tonight.
Yes, we have one more surprise. So in addition to revealing Little Nightmares 3, I'm very excited to announce our first podcast series. It is called The Sounds of Nightmares, and it's an original story. It's composed of 6 episodes, and we are releasing the first 2 episodes tonight. So you can go on our website, thesoundsofnightmares.com, to check it out, and we hope that our fans are going to enjoy it.
Awesome. All right, well, we're very excited to learn more. Thank you, Lucas and Coralie. Little Nightmares 3. Next, it is rare when a new studio reveals footage that takes over the internet. That happened back in 2020 with the reveal of Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in China. Based on the classic 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West, here is a brand new look at the gameplay of this incredible action RPG.
Action RPG, c'est le genre le plus productif, je pense. Je pense, hein. Il a pas de tête! C'est Guillaume. Il a pas de tête. J'aime bien voir quelqu'un qui a pas de tête. Un perso que j'aime beaucoup plus sur le... C'est une icône top là. Ça a l'air trop bien. Oh, stylé son contre là. Les trailers sont dispo sur YouTube, hein, si vous les voulez en bonne qualité. C'est cool. Voilà, on dit live de live, forcément. Oh là là, j'adore. C'est oui. On signe tout de suite là. Wow. Donc forcément le mec joue trop bien. Il a refait ça 30 fois. C'est trop bien. Zbra. C'est oui. J'ai enlevé la petite bande blanche en bas, je crois. Quoique, j'hésite si ça fait un style ou pas, parce que ça va avec le chat. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oula, c'est plus Wukong là, hein. C'est Iris. Encore. Ah. Ah. Sa tête me dit quelque chose. Attends, c'est Gears of War ça, hein, sa tête. Non? C'est un grand bonhomme de Gears of War. Voilà. Il a une tête de... Non? Peut-être pas en fait, hein. Une chirurgie plutôt propre finalement, contrairement aux moyens utilisés. Ouais, pas trop Gears of War en fait. Doom foire. Oula! Pardon! D'accord. Ça c'est un jeu pour les gens qui disent non c'est trop mou. Les gens qui me disent le tour par tour c'est trop mou. N'hésitez pas à jouer à Killing Floor. Ça devrait vous satisfaire. Ça on dirait Shogun. Mais en fait c'est Age of Empires. Petit Shogun 42 là, ça va être bien. Age of Empires. Ils sont tout le temps... Ça tient comme licence quoi. Tellement bien. Tu sais que j'ai passé toutes mes révisions de bac à jouer à Age of Empires. C'était bien. C'était très bien. Sur un vieux PC cubique. Tu sais, le gros cube là. Qu'on m'avait donné. C'était le 2, je crois. Très bon printemps. Regarde, regarde. C'est pas dispo sur Play? Ah ouais, mais en même temps, ça appartient à Microsoft, j'avoue. Ouais, Sonic.
What a great surprise! Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition, an award-winning game on PC, is now available on Xbox consoles today. That's right.
Parce qu'il y était pas.
Next up, we have something extremely special for you. We have one of the most iconic filmmakers of all time in the house. The director behind the legendary films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the Dead. He's come all the way to Gamescom to talk about his new film, Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd. Gamescom, please give a warm welcome to the one and only Zack Snyder.
Il va y avoir 28 ans plus tard, Redif. Enfin, moi j'ai adoré 28 jours plus tard. Un peu moins 28 semaines. Mais 28 ans plus tard. Je suis hype. Ça me fait penser à la blague dans le film Barbie. Si vous l'avez vu, vous savez de quelle blague je parle.
Zach, I know you had to come a bit of a ways to get here to Germany. Thanks for coming to Gamescom.
Thanks for having me out, Jeff, and thanks Gamescom. How you guys doing?
Du coup, j'arrive.
This is awesome. Wow, what a great crowd. It's insane.
Now, great to have you here. I know you've been a gamer for your whole life.
Yeah, I've been a gamer, and I love the idea of coming to Gamescom. Was like that blew my mind, and so we were like, yeah, let's go check them out. And I thought I'd come over here, and this would be a great opportunity to talk about my new project, Rebel Moon. Maybe show you guys something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Yeah, just moments away.
Okay, well, let's kind of roll it back, though, because I want to talk about this IP, Rebel Moon, and it's really a whole universe that you've created, and we're going to get into that in a minute. But what was the original inspiration for creating this new world?
I was always a fan of, team building movies, Dirty Dozen, Magnificent Seven. And also, I was a huge fan of this adult illustrated fantasy magazine called Heavy Metal. And everything in there just blew my mind. And I really loved how intense it was and how crazy it was and the worlds that it introduced me to. And so I thought, this is a chance. And my awesome partners at Netflix were like, go do it. And so I got a chance to make this movie.
And you've got quite the cast in it. I know Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins plays this amazing robot. And it's an insane ensemble. And of course, Sofia Boutella is really the heart of the movie. And you'll see her just kicking ass through the entire film, so it's fun.
And what I love about, you'll see it in just seconds, but there's even more than just the films, and part of the reason we wanted to have you here at Gamescom is I know you're kind of expanding on the films with a whole universe of things that are going to be, narratively linked to what you're doing with the movies. Tell us a bit about what's in store.
Yeah, we're also super excited to reveal that we're making a video game for Rebel Moon, and the game we're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the Rebel Moon universe. It takes place right after the events of the two movies, and it really is I've been talking with those guys and really interacting with them. The ideas they have and the way the game's going to expand the universe is just unbelievable, and I'm super excited about it. You'll be able to pick your rebel and then go on missions, and it's one and two players in a co-op, and it's crazy. But we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming. So keep your eye out for more.
We love it. The films, the game, and more. But let's roll it back to the movie because we are going to get a first look now at this incredible film, part 1 and part 2, right?
Yep. This little trailer we put together, a little tease of the universe. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait for you to check it out right now.
Let's check it out. The world premiere of the trailer for Rebel Moon. Zack Snyder, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Tchuss, monsieur. C'est parti pour le trailer de film, qui n'a rien à voir. Typiquement, lui, c'est comme disait Brice. Il a dû mettre un gros chèque.
Do you know the story of the Princess Issa? In myth, she was called the Redeemer. It was said this child would stop the madness of war. That she was to usher in a new age of peace and compassion. I was given memories of a world I will never see. Loyalty to a king I cannot serve. And love for a child I could not save.
Comme ça a l'air sympa, hein?
What do you think they want?
Ah, j'étais pas là, moi, Miguelito.
I found her. Scargiver.
Pourquoi il y a le mage de Witcher dans le film?
I am a child of war. was taught that love is weakness.
Ah bon, on est spoil déjà, le mec est mort.
There is a difference between justice and revenge.
There is a price to pay for your defiance. Shh. One moment. I do love this part.
Hold on.
I don't want no trouble.
We're not here to bring any.
Are you ready?
Ouais, ça me plaît bien, tous ces...
You
Il y a
and
beaucoup de
I
variété.
both no fear. Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's show them we are more than the shackles that bind us.
A king is a man, and a man can fail.
Alors, bien. J'ai pensé à Foundation,
But
je
a
regarde en
myth
ce moment.
is indestructible.
Beaucoup dans Foundation.
The time has come for all that you love. Protect each other and show them no mercy.
Par contre, faut qu'ils arrêtent avec les trailers qui montrent le film.
Who among you is willing to die
Il y a
for
avoir des
what you
gros
believe?
acteurs aussi. Enfin, des bons acteurs. Et ben ça me plaît bien. 22 décembre. Quand un film où la salle sera pleine. Ah, ils sont en deux parties. Ah. Ah. Ah non, c'est pas une salle, c'est sur Netflix. Ça va. La salle sera pas pleine. À moins que
That
j'invite
looks
tout le monde chez
insane. I
moi.
cannot wait to play that game. All right, well, now we're going to move on to something that is very long awaited because sometimes good things do come to those who wait. It's been a number of years since we last heard an update on Crimson Desert, the new
Ah oui,
open
ça,
world
je
action
l'attends.
adventure from Pearl Abyss in South
On
Korea.
avait zéro news
Well,
sur Crimson
that changes
Desert.
tonight because the team has prepared a very special gameplay update
Des
trailer
événements,
to
des
share with the world
commentaires.
first. Here at Gamescom. Enjoy.
À moitié vide du coup, vu qu'il y a 4 places sur mon canapé. C'est ceux qu'on fait Black Desert. Et en fait, Crimson Desert, ça avait l'air vachement bien. Ça avait l'air très scénarisé pour du MMO. Mais c'est solo, enfin je sais pas comment vous dire. On a eu des hésitations dessus quand on regardait les trailers. Donc encore une fois, on va voir le vrai trailer parce que là ça pixelé. Ça va être trop beau. Ah, c'est pour ça en vrai. Il y a moyen que ce soit un bon jeu. Hein, parce que. Dans la vie, ils font un très bon taf. Hein. Je me rappelle. Bah ouais, on a déjà parlé plusieurs fois en live. On a déjà regardé les trailers et tout. Mais ça, c'est un nouveau du coup. Ça faisait très. Pas MMO, mais plus justement action-aventure. RPG. Ce qui n'empêche d'être un MMO, hein, mais vous voyez ce que je veux dire. Normalement, on n'a pas le même travail de scénarisation, c'est pas le même style. Sur les... Mais ils avaient annoncé plein de titres en fait, Ibris. Ils en ont annoncé 3 en même temps. C'est celui dans le futur dont tu parles ou ça n'a rien à voir? Ah non, c'est pas celui façon cartoon. C'est aussi un truc dans le futur auquel je croyais très peu. Mais ça, c'est le projet auquel je croyais. Oh, bébou. Déjà les montgolfières dans Black Desert. Hein. Si, le... Ah, tu veux dire par rapport à... Oui, non. Il y a un truc avec... les questions d'édition. Bon, en tout cas, moi, ça me hype. Ça m'intéresse. Suffisamment pour être dans l'attente d'une éventuelle bêta ou quoi. Disponible maintenant. Allez. Je serais bien dans la même. C'était Shadow of Colossus en fait. Oh là là, méga glace. Dommage pour les pixels. Il y a plusieurs trucs qu'ils ont gardés. Ça se voit. Hein. On reconnaît complètement le Red Black Desert. Zelda. Et ça c'est un peu badant. Oh, ça me chauffe. Est-ce qu'il y a des nouveautés sur leur site?
Gamescom, it's Ice-T. I've hooked up with my favorite game in the world, Payday, and I have my own special heist mission in Payday 3. And you know, I know a lot about heists in real life, all right? It launches September 21st. Here's a world premiere.
Je suis pas hype par Payday 3.
Okay, so here's the deal. The components are kept in high security cooling containers somewhere in the storage yard. The clock starts ticking as soon as the components are out in the open. So you need to haul ass to get them to the transport. Take too long and they'll start to degrade and lose value. Now, do what you need to do to get ready. I'll see you on the other side.
On va faire spam. Déjà ce trailer est mieux que ce qu'on a vu la dernière fois. Par contre Payday, c'est pas censé être... C'est pas très parfait ça comme... Excusez-moi mais... Quand tu commences à tuer tout le monde, c'est mauvais signe.
كم مضى منذ رحيلك عن بغداد؟
أعوام لا أذكر مقدارها.
Bon, de toute façon, vous savez, Day One. Hein. Day One, on ponce Assassin's Creed Mirage.
كنت أعرف دائما أنني سأعود يوما ما.
لقد عاد للتو من كنا في المتجر وليدا.
قضيت الكثير من طفولتي في هذه الشوارع. طالما كنت أستمتع بهذا المكان.
En plus, la zone de jeu, ça va être bien aussi.
كنا نتسلل إلى بيت الحكمة في صغرنا أنا وصديقتي نهاد.
J'aime beaucoup quand c'était à Istanbul dans Révélation. Enfin, Constantine. Du coup,
ذكريات جميلة صارت كريهة الآن. قلبي يتألم لما حدث لهم. وها أنا ذا مستتر يتهيأ لإعادة النور إلى أحلك أركان المدينة. إني أبعد نصلي عن الأبرياء وليس عن تنظيم القدماء.
Oh, les bas, ça sature là. On avait vu les grenades aussi d'ailleurs, je crois. Je crois qu'il y a re les grenades. Comme dans Révélation. J'espère qu'il aura une durée raisonnable, genre pas trop. Genre pas le truc infini. On l'a souvent dit quand même que voilà, était peut-être un peu trop. Dans des dimensions un peu qui finalement finissent par t'épuiser.
Which marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience featuring full Arabic voice acting, as you saw in that trailer. You can be transported to 9th century Baghdad when the game launches on October 5th. Big month in October for
Oui,
game
ça sort
releases.
une semaine en avance, le 5
Now I would
octobre.
like to introduce you to our co-host tonight for ONL. Please welcome Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Salut Jasmine. Ouais, tape son
Thank you,
micro.
Jeff. Thanks for having me. And hello, everyone. I'm so excited
Normalement, ouais,
to
je
be
crois,
with
Miguelito.
all the fans here at Gamescom this year. And I have the honor to
Pas les
be your
plumes.
guide for tonight for all those
Si, mais les
great
plumes,
things
là.
happening right here at Gamescom. And
Arrête de taper ton micro.
if you can't join us in Cologne this year, don't worry. You never have to miss any of the events this week. Just go to Gamescom now to discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And if you're ready to vote for your favorite games, then visit now.gamescom.global and cast your vote
On peut
for this
voter,
year's
je vais
Gamescom
voter.
Awards. The awards will
No.
be celebrated this Friday at 3 p.m.
Gamescom.global.
If you want to join the adventure
Après, il a
and
un
win
reco, non?
pretty cool prizes in this year's Gamescom Epics, then go to the Epics section of Gamescom now to play the text
Ah, mais c'est pas sur la page
adventure of
d'accueil,
the
hein.
show. You can also enjoy all-day coverage and tune in to Gamescom Studios broadcast by IGN on Twitch or YouTube. Just join the conversation by using the hashtag Gamescom 2023 online. Plus, there will be more announcements from the largest indie area in the world in the Gamescom Awesome Indie Studios show tomorrow at 8 p.m. And later this week, tune in to the
Faut qu'on le
Gamescom
regarde
Studios
ça demain,
broadcast
du
and
coup.
check out the Gamescom Cosplay Awards
On va se caler
live
par rapport
from
à ça.
Cologne, Germany on Sunday at 3 p.m. I highly recommended this section. So check out
Dès
Gamescom
Cologne, c'est le
now
même
for
fuseau que
all
nous,
those
quoi.
fantastic features. Thank you so much and back to you, Jeff.
Cologne, fuseau, horaire.
Thank you, Jasmine. Well,
Ouais,
now
c'est le même
I'm
fuseau que nous.
joined by the one and only Harada-san, the creator of
Donc demain à
Tekken,
20h, on
and
suivra le
Michael,
truc indé, je
producer of
crois.
Tekken.
Je pense.
You
Toute la
guys
journée, on
have
fait
come
du Baldur's
all
Gate
this
et
way
ensuite on
from
fera le truc indé.
Japan to deliver something special to Gamescom.
Yeah.
What do we got, Harada?
そうですね、普段最近はずっとバトルシステムの話ばっかりしてるので、今日は皆さんのために、全く新しいモードの情報を持ってきました。
So up until now, we've been mostly showing off the battle mechanics and new gameplay. But today we have an all-new mode to show you today.
はい、ですね、鉄拳はもちろん今回も、三島サーガを描いた、
Mais ça fait des
鉄
années
拳
qu'on
の
nous
キャラ
parle
ク
de
ターの
Tekken
壮大
8,
なストー
non?
リーモードはあるんですけども、それ以外にですね、もう特に欧米では、失われてしまったアーケード体験の、ストーリーが体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、
c'est le seul type de jeu que j'aime
最新の AI ラーニングシステムを使って、すごい臨場感のある、ベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player.
Et les simulations de sport qui sont pas des sports
it covers
extrêmes.
the arcade scene, which is a classical
Genre FIFA,
atmosphere
tout ça, ça me plaît
that
pas.
people our generation actually got to experience firsthand, but maybe some of the newer gamers out there haven't.
J'avoue, il m'avait hype
So
le
this will
Mortal
cover
Kombat
that.
quand même.
As you progress through that storyline, you'll experience some all-new gameplay that actually has some AI kind of infused
Univers est cool.
learning aspects to it, and it's really exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new trailer for Tekken 8. Thanks, guys.
Mais clairement, ouais, il y a des bons trucs qui sortent en Versus. C'est cool parce que, en plus, pour la scène e-sport, c'est nice.
Going somewhere?
Yes!
決めたから稽古つけたら失敗バジゲッセ
Es hora de entrar. Non, je jouerai celui qui rigole. Si je le vois.
Observa.
Heihachi Mishima is dead.
أريد معرفة الحقيقة. Let's go.
Regarde.
Willst du im Sparring gegen mich antreten?
Ach, il parle bien loin, lui. Il y avait un Allemand. Arcade Quest. La tête de lion.
Eat this. What's done is done.
Eat this.
Forgive me. ¡Bajaste la guardia!
Get ready for the next battle.
Je vais pas être seul, ça va toujours. Comment? Il a mis sur le Game Pass un moment, c'est vrai? C'est nice. 26 janvier. Ah ouais. Sur toutes les plateformes cette fois-ci. C'est bien. J'aime bien le petit avatar à droite. C'est celui de la PlayStation du coup.
There you have it, Tekken 8 coming in January 2024. All right, I'm now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today you guys will be the first audience in the world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave, Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3, Dave?
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been modernized with new gameplay and features. We also have open world zombies. This is our largest zombies, yeah. This is our largest zombies offering ever, and for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Yes, let's talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby. Makarov, I know, is going to factor into this. See him over there. Tell us a bit about what is the storyline. What can we expect from the campaign?
Yeah, so for the first time for Call of Duty this year, we're doing a direct sequel. You know, Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their story, and Sledgehammer Games is so excited to work with Infinity Ward on the campaign to answer some of those questions and to bring you Modern Warfare 3. And one of those answers, he's standing right behind you. Yeah. He is Makarov. He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold, he is calculated, and he is trying to bring the world to the brink of war, but not if Task Force 141 has anything to say about it. So we are just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of a campaign level, but first, Dave, I want to talk about something new you're doing, open combat missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories that Shelby talked about. And this year in Modern Warfare 3, we're introducing a new innovation to the Call of Duty campaign that's going to allow players to interact with that story like never before. We call them open combat missions. Open combat missions are player directed. They allow the audience to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me and you like stealth, you can go in quiet, you can equip, suppress weapons, complete all the objectives without the enemies ever knowing you were there. But if you want to go in loud, you can strap on armor plates, you can go and hit the enemy head on, and open combat missions will support it. You can leverage vehicles, you can leverage tacticals, lethals, you can even use your favorite kill streaks in campaign. Now, open combat missions are really important to our campaign story, and they're going to work seamlessly with those epic cinematic missions that Call of Duty fans know and love. And tonight, we want to show you an exclusive first look at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Okay, set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This is the start of the game almost, right?
Yeah, so this is a sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
All right, check it out. Here you go. Call of Duty at Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
Ambiance. la rediff sur mon YouTube si tu veux, tu peux. C'était très joli. Univers de ouf, type ouf. La saison, elle a l'air vraiment cool, la nouvelle saison sur la... avec la reine sorcière. Et un nouveau format épisode, faudra voir ce que ça donne. Ça a l'air d'être comme les saisons, mais à voir comment ce sera. Voilà. Et ils vont remettre quelques missions emblématiques, il serait temps. Et Cropta. Voilà, si tu veux résumer. Ah, et des nouveaux super très cool. Enfin, j'ai trouvé que c'était cool, les nouveaux super. En solaire pour l'arca, en abyssal pour le titan, et en cryo pour le chasseur. Et du coup, si tu peux aller là. Pour la rediff.
Hooks up. Good hook. Let's get up top.
All teams, Alpha's in. How copy? Solid. Relay went clear. Moving to Mark DZ. Stand by.
Nods on. Biostrobes on.
J'allais dire c'est quoi NVG? Night Vision Glasses.
Hold.
Dropping.
Je vais jouer.
DZ clear.
3-1, killer leg. Alpha to Bravo 1, marking with IR, confirm visuals. Visual, Bravo inbound.
Ouais, ils ont précis, hein. Bien ouais.
Bravo's on deck, push it up. Alpha to Charlie, you set? Affirmative. All teams green to go in phase 2. Check. Roger.
J'ai déjà fait du parachute ou du parapente déjà? Enfin, non. J'ai fait faire du parapente. Mais finalement non. Je crois que j'aimerais bien. Parapente. Parachute, j'aurais du mal. Ça me ferait un peu trop peur. J'ai pas peur de la hauteur, mais...
Moving interior. All clear.
Descending stairwell, south side.
Nods off. Be advised, they got a bird up.
Movement in the courtyard. Looks like a prisoner transfer.
Not our guy. On me. Over here. All teams, Alpha's in position. Copy. Bravo set. Charlie, good to go. Roger. Fire in the hole. Stand by.
3, 2, 1. Execute. They're taking the bait.
Light them up.
J'imagine qu'il pouvait rester fufu, hein, c'est ce qu'il a dit. Hein. Enfin là c'est pas fufu de l'autre côté, mais de ce côté il aurait pu rester fufu.
Move. Pop the hatch.
Let's go! Stay close!
Bravo. Alpha's in the tunnels. What's your status?
Outside the control room, waiting on you.
Copy. At the gate, stand by.
All teams, let's roll thunder. Bravo, pull the plug.
Il y a quelqu'un dans le chat, il a mis Well Shadow Heart. Le personnage de Baldur's Gate.
All teams, Bravo's got the keys. Alpha, you have one mic before the lights are back online.
Copy, Bravo.
Il a pas tiré là.
Kick off the riot.
Du coup, ils sont juste venus sauver quelqu'un, je pense.
Alpha 1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C. Check.
Ah ouais, je regardais la night vision, hein, parce que... On voit rien, hein.
Clear. Alpha moving on sub-level.
C'est pour les biens de la démo que j'ai fait ça.
Ready, breach? Breacher up.
C'est long. Moi je trouve pas. Mais... Regarde, c'est fini. J'ai bien aimé. Ça me chauffe. Innovant, ça va. La date est
You
ok.
can stay tuned for more Modern Warfare 3 details and gameplay when Call of Duty Next, the premier showcase event for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile, and Warzone takes place. We're announcing it tonight on October 5th, and jump in for yourself when the multiplayer beta kicks off on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you, but first, here's an update on Nightingale, the new shared world survival crafting game from Inflection. After a few years of waiting, it's finally time to find out the early access release date for Steam and Epic Store.
The Feywilds await, and so too Nightingale. Awaken your first portal and tread on towards that which is boundless, beyond the measurable. Sequestered, struck by woe and lacking supplies, the question becomes, wilt thou be a survivor?
Lui, il m'a vraiment hype depuis son annonce. J'ai pas participé, il y avait des phases alpha un peu. Non, c'est Nightingale, le work, c'est un jeu de survie. Ah.
Regardless of which portal variety you favor.
Et en fait, tu mets des cartes pour aller dans des dimensions parallèles, quoi. Enfin. Oui, même style que en même catégorie. deuxième rapport. Non, il reprend pas, il y a plus de temps là. Qu'il en pousse, qu'on ait un petit peu de temps dans le planning. C'est bien. On va pouvoir en profiter à un moment où il n'y a pas d'autres sorties.
Come fly. Let my words steer your steps.
Ah, tu vois, Early Access 22 février. Bah, c'est bien, s'il n'y a pas d'autres trucs qui arrivent en même temps, c'est bien. 22 février. Je note avant juillet.
The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal. She will utilize the power of the four primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more.
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by astrals. Their powers are capable of untold destruction.
Primal beast? Is that what you call primeval gods?
I sense something, but I can't put a finger on what.
That doesn't look right from up here.
Feels like overkill for a glorified treasure.
Something's blocking me! I can't get through!
Oh, primeval god, I beg your forgiveness.
But fate set in motion can't be stopped.
Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my salvation.
The Hobbit! We've been through a lot together. Visited new islands, met new people. But you've always been there to protect me. I just wanted to say thank you.
On a 60%. Grand Bleu Fontaine. Bon. Ça, en vrai, il y en a beaucoup qui sortent dans ce style. J'avoue que je suis plus à
Hey everyone
sélectionner.
at Gamescom. Gina Torres here. I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium. She is Jack's mentor.
Ah oui,
she
Avium.
is tough and she is conflicted about how to win this ever war.
Mais c'était pas censé sortir en octobre aussi, ça? Non,
It's
peut-être
out
pas.
today.
Oh, ça a l'air cool. On avait dit que ça pouvait être autant un banger qu'un échec. C'est ça qu'on avait dit. La dernière fois. On peut pas deviner à l'avance, quoi. Faut l'avoir entre les mains.
Already is. And we're still losing.
Le trailer est à un volume de 2 et... Hop. Oh, en plus on va se faire copyright, quoi.
Last immortal.
Il est sorti aujourd'hui. Ah, c'était là? Vraiment? J'ai même pas... Ça, c'est à cause d'Astarion. Hein. Du coup, ça donne un ordre d'idée quand même. Parce que je n'en ai pas vu beaucoup de retours. Qu'est-ce que ça dit sur Steam? Les avis, moyen. Pour être en moyen sur Steam, c'est que... c'est pas fameux. Ça veut rien dire ceci. Bien sûr,
That
faut pas
was
non plus se
Immortals
fier
of
qu'à ça.
Avium, which is out today. And next up, we're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse.
comme
I'm
de
here
petits.
with Jenyu Lee, the producer of Zenless Zone Zero. Jenyu, welcome
le
to
petit.
Gamescom. It's great to have you here. Thank you. Yes.
Comme souvent
Fantastic. It's a
maintenant.
great honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the Hoyoverse, in the Hoyoverse. Can you tell us a little about what you brought to Gamescom for this ARPG?
非常荣幸今天来到 Gamescom 这个舞台，
C'est stream.
并且给大家带来了
Très bien,
我
on
们
peut laisser.
的
Non,
作
juste en dessous le
品
micro, c'est pour
《
ça.
绝区零》是一款都市幻想类的
Ah,
ARPG
toi
游戏。
Ok.
I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy APRG.
距离上次我们给大家分享动态已经有1年的时间了，我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的一些研发进展如何，所以这次我们想借助这个舞台，给大家分享一下我们新的研发中的内容。
So I know it's been a while since we've given you an update on what we've been working on, and that's why I'm particularly happy to be here today to give you an update on the progress that we've made with this game.
接下来的 PV 会有我们新制作的战斗机制和我们新的都市交互系统，希望大家喜欢。
So we've brought a trailer with us, and it shows you some of the urban environment that we've been working on, and also some of the dynamics of the game. I hope you like it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Here you go. Brand new trailer for Zenless Zone Zero at Gamescom.
Copyright sur la rediff de Destiny. Qui était bien mal cadré d'ailleurs. C'est Mirio, j'ai pas vu. Du coup, oui. Il doit y avoir beaucoup de trucs en parallèle en fait. En même temps, ça va tellement bien marcher. Quand même, j'ai beaucoup joué à Star Rail. Ça va faire parler ça. Ça fait parler les furies. Il s'appelle ZZZ.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail made its global debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar grand journey. And today we're excited to share a special look at its beloved characters and provide an update on its PlayStation 5 release.
The Luofu's reconstruction efforts are ready for inspection, General Fu Xuan. Thanks to the Skyfaring Commission, Starscape Haven is back to full capacity. Allowing Jimmy Wen to serve as a military instructor was a wise decision. The troops' morale is sky high, and the Realm Keeping Commission has completed repairs and exalted.
C'est d'ailleurs quand je l'ai pas loot que j'ai arrêté. Aucun rapport, parce que je joue autre chose.
I don't remember Exalting Sanctum ever having one of these. What manner of evil transported us here? Great work, General!
Ah, la fille en rouge, je la connais pas du coup.
Demon Zero. Please.
Ah, c'est plus joli. C'est peut-être une annonce. Maintenant que tu penses. Les ults dans Star Rail sont trop stylés. Mais pourtant, Star Rail c'est grave bien. Ça vaut un jeu payant. Et Waven pareil, c'est grave bien. Tu sais, j'ai pas mis d'argent dans Star Rail et j'ai une super équipe. Hein. Et j'ai vu personne se plaindre de son équipe pour finir le jeu. Hein.
We got still more Hoyoverse for you. Genshin Impact is nearing its
oui, c'est un jeu assez généreux Star
anniversary,
Rail par rapport à Genshin par exemple. C'est les mêmes créateurs, mais...
surrounded by water, plus the announcement of a brand new concert series coming, hopefully, to a city
de pierre,
near you.
de gemmes. Ouais, grave bien, Waven. Grave bien. Addictif. Ah là, c'est Genshin. Je reconnais. Genshin serait dur de reprendre. J'ai trop de retard sur le jeu. Star Rail, ça se fait. J'étais à la 3e partie du jeu, Star Rail.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here.
C'est beau. C'est très très beau.
Moves away.
Step on up.
Here comes the finale.
La gestion de la musique. Je peux pas lui enlever. Je sais qu'il y a des petits drops de son, mais j'y peux pas grand chose.
This October, Lords of the Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader who can access a parallel dimension, the Umbral. Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
Tower Fantasy, j'ai pas accroché. Pour le coup. C'était pas...
For you have been deceived. They brand me evil. A tyrant. And yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. After all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny. See what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering. Chaos. Now you will know darkness, brother.
C'est ce que les gens vont trouver. De nos jours. En dehors du gameplay, artistiquement parlant, on voit des dingueries. Hein. Oh, la transition. Pardon, mais... Sans transition. Un petit drop, hein. D'accord.
Looks amazing. October is going to be a very busy month for new releases. And yes, there will be full 4-player co-op gameplay in Sonic Superstars. But that is not all the Sonic news we have for you tonight at Opening Night Live, because we also have a special update for you on Sonic Frontiers.
Je suis triste de ne pas y avoir joué en vrai. Il me hypait. Il a hypé personne, j'ai l'impression, mais moi il me hypait. Mais j'ai pas eu le temps. C'est les Lionel. Alors, franchement, j'aime bien les trucs qui me hype. C'est cool. Bon, par contre, ça dure 2 heures, c'est beaucoup. Mais je suis en live depuis 11h20 là. Depuis 1h30 ce matin. Mais c'est cool. Juste là, il y a le planning, c'était en mode oula, oula. Mais on savait déjà.
Hello again! It's so amazing being here at Gamescom with all the game devs, publishers, and of course,
t'as testé de lancer la saison ou pas? Moi je me suis dit on verra.
Gamescom is the world's largest video game event. Just check out this footage from last year. There are so many opportunities to celebrate games and connect with your fellow friends. And earlier, I mentioned the Gamescom cosplay area, where you can see amazing game-inspired costume, just like
bien en
these.
plus, hein. Du moins la première.
Now I'm here with Mochi Dragon, Rainbow Raven,
Vous votez pour qui là?
and Saphira.
Moi je crois que je vote pour la 3e.
Mochi Dragon, can you tell me how you choose a character to cosplay?
For me, there are 3 things required in order to decide on a cosplay.
Tu m'étonnes, ça dure 2
The first thing
heures.
is, do I like the game or the media where it's
pendant une
coming
demi-heure.
from? The second one is,
Et
do
maintenant on a
I
les
enjoy the
cosplayers pendant 20
character
minutes.
design? And the third one is, does it have a little challenge in the cosplay making progress? Like sewing a corset like my princess has here, or imitating bone structure with foam.
And what makes cosplay at Gamescom unique for you?
For me, it's definitely being able to play all of these awesome games in cosplay at the booths of the developers, as well as talking to the producers of the indie games, like having first-hand conversations, and of course the cosplay village.
Thank you so much for sharing your costumes with us, and I wish you a great and wonderful Gamescom. Thank you. Applause.
Vous appelez ça comment? Par ici, ils appellent ça. Ah, je sais plus si c'est des crayons blancs ou crayons gris. Moi, j'appelle ça un crayon papier.
Friday through Sunday, there will
Tellement
be
de
live
mots pour décrire ce
shows
truc.
from this stage
Je crois qu'il y a
right
des crayons
here
gris
in
dans
this
le nom.
hall. Check out creators, gaming events, and esports competitions live from Cologne or tune in online.
Aussi.
Join and follow us
Moi,
on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, and be sure to use the Gamescom hashtag 2023.
Mais j'ai entendu crayon de bois
Thank
aussi.
you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Crayon de bois.
Thank you, Jasmine. It's great to have you here.
Un critérium, bah
All right,
non, un
right now
critérium,
we've
c'est
got
quand tu as la
a
mine à
first look
l'intérieur.
at the First Descendant, a next-generation action looter
C'est
shooter
pas
from
cette version,
Nexon. The cross-play open beta is going to be held September 19th to 25th.
Attends, mais c'est celui dont je parlais tout à l'heure, c'est la version dans le futur, ça.
We
Non?
must follow the will of the ancestors. Accept your calling, descendant.
The descendants are risking
C'est
their
qui
lives
Nexon?
for us, for Albion.
Plaisante à bon. Ah, c'est... Oui. Ça, mais c'est le truc qu'on avait poussé de ouf. The First Descendant, non? C'est ça? C'est qui Nexon? Je me disais, ça me dit quelque chose. C'est First Descendant. J'avais tellement aimé. J'avais accroché de ouf, beaucoup plus que prévu.
Despite their efforts, humanity is still at risk of extinction. And you,
Je m'étais chauffée comme jamais. Je crois que j'ai encore les screens dans mon PC là, j'avais screen toutes les runes et tout. C'était grave, hein. Peut-être que d'ici là ça ira. Ah ouais non si j'en ai kiffé. Alors que sur le papier je m'étais dit ouais on va tester, bon. Un style finalement hein, il réinventait pas le jeu vidéo quoi. Au final j'ai trop kiffé. Les fights de boss aussi et tout c'était cool quand on était un peu under level là. C'est grave bien. Mais là, il est censé avoir la bêta console qui arrive. Voilà. 19 au 25 septembre.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. How's Surface World?
Good.
Ça dirait que ça a l'air trop bien.
Fine.
Great.
How are you?
Tired, but in a good way.
On a déjà vu.
Busy. Unitrench is still Unitrench.
Bon, c'est
I'm worried about you. I heard there was a storm coming.
I told you, I still need time.
Time to
Trop bien ce genre de jeu avec un côté
Stan?
narratif.
Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
We're upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
J'avoue que ça me fait un peu peur. Il y avait pas un tentacule juste avant là. Il y avait un
You're
tentacule.
not the only one who's suffering. I need you with me here.
Comme dirait Mini, fais gaffe où il tente
I
son
will
cul.
be. I promise.
Under the waves. 29 foot. Oh my god, 29 foot.
You're right there. On the verge of something special.
Attends. Ça c'est Flight Simulator. 29 foot. Mardi prochain.
Into great unknowns.
Je pense qu'on va faire ça mardi prochain. Hein. Ouais. Je peux vous dire ou pas? Under the Wave, attendez, je vais me le dire parce que je vis. Moi, à chaque fois, je suis en mode, mais vous savez le jeu là. Ça vous parlez du Game Pass, ça, je pense. Under the Wave. Game Pass. Chaud. Sea of Stars le même jour. Mais moi je l'ai pas testé Sea of Stars.
Joining me now, Troy Baker,
Et puis,
Roger Clark,
je suis pas très
Julia Brown, the
excellent
stars
visuel.
of Fort
Il paraît qu'il est
Solace,
bien,
which is
Sea of
out
Stars.
today on PlayStation
sa
and
démo.
PC. Guys, welcome to Gamescom. This is
Attends,
so
ça,
fun.
c'est
Tell us a
disponible tout
bit
de
about
suite.
this project. What can you tell us?
Oh my God, look at these people. You guys are insane.
Yeah!
We've been able to talk about this game for a while. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is for people to explore these characters. At the core of this experience is unraveling the mystery of Fort Solace, and you're going to do that by discovering these characters and learning about their stories, and that's, as actors, that's something that we just want to throw ourselves into.
And this is a game, I know Roger made, it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
10 people, 2 years, 0 delays. We are very excited to share with you the world, Fort Solace today.
9 évaluations.
It was a real joy to work on, and it's a joy to see what indie studios are capable of in this day and age. It's a real thrill.
And an amazing cast for an independent game. Juliette, this
Il y a
is
9 évaluations, il y a un seul pouce vers le haut.
Film, television work. This game
De
thing, how
quelqu'un
did
qui
you
l'a
get
reçu
involved in this
gratuitement.
project?
Ah non, qu'il l'a fait avant
it's my
sortie.
first ever video game project, so I'm so excited. Thank you. And to get to work beside 2 of the best in the game world nonetheless.
Attends,
So I
parce
just
que les mauvaises évaluations, c'est en russe.
watch these guys and learn.
And you guys did full-on, performance capture. We see a little tease of your character there, Juliette. What can you tell us about kind of what we're going to see in this launch trailer? Because it's an amazing narrative experience, right? This sort of, an independent game, but done on a
Il y a
big
3
production
personnes qui se plaignent parce que c'est pas sur écran
You know, one of the best
21e.
things about working with Troy, I remember coming in from lunch and we were doing the mocap,
Tu
and
peux
I
mettre un
walked into the
pouce en bas
foyer
parce que
and
tu
there
veux pas
I
le mettre
see
sur
Troy's
l'écran de
butthole.
300
I mean,
mètres.
the hole is butt made.
Okay, when I say we threw ourselves into this, we literally did. And there's a hole in the wall that was made by my butt.
Yes.
Which he signed.
And Juliette, I know it's a little mysterious what your role is in this game, right? But we have to play to find out.
So I play Jessica Appleton, who's an engineer working on Fort Solace alongside Jack
J'en ai pas entendu parler, je crois.
and they're going to have a night that they will never
Avant
forget.
ça.
Ooh, okay.
It's a thrilling ride.
Well, let's get a little tease of this. It said it's out today. Here is the launch trailer for Fort Solace. Thanks so much, guys.
Our pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solace, in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure or wait further information.
Recording submitted. Is there no sign of security?
No.
Après, s'il y a des problèmes d'opti, c'est toujours chiant. Hein. Mais en ce moment, il n'y a que ça. J'ai l'impression que c'est galère. Hein. L'opti en 2023. Mais en vrai, ça vient pas que des devs. Hein. C'est-à-dire, côté carte graphique aussi, ils ont un taf à faire. Hein. Bonjour Maxken. J'ai pas envie d'y jouer. Ah mais c'était Troy Baker, le mec qui ressemblait à...
Alright, next it's time for the announcement about a new game from Focus Entertainment and Saber, the continuation of the ultimate off-road experience.
J'ai quand même jeté un œil. Mais il coûte cher, non? C'est ça? Il coûte... Oh, 23.
Behind all great discoveries lies a journey.
Oh, Solis.
One of anticipation and adaptation. Of struggle. Of hope.
Bon. Ça c'est pour ça.
Each step matters. For every obstacle, there's a solution. For every task, a tool.
S'il y a du multi, c'est gagné. Hein. En vrai. C'est moyen de s'amuser.
For every destination, an expedition.
All right, our next stop, the Crew Motorfest, a vibrant open world, welcomes you to the ultimate festival for car lovers, Motorfest. Here is the brand new trailer.
Par rapport au style de jeu ou par rapport vraiment à un jeu pro quoi. J'ai un petit peu bien aimé le jeu pro. Après forcément Forza à la vedette un peu. Hein. Là par rapport à la catégorie de jeu. Vous avez déjà dit, mais moi quand j'étais ado, je jouais beaucoup aux jeux de voiture. Mais de rallye. Et au motorsport un peu aussi. Les Colin McRae, tout ça. Need for Speed. Ah ouais, c'était trop bien. Need for Speed Underground. Je passe beaucoup de temps dans Need for Speed Underground.
The Crew Motorfest comes out September 14th, and the brand new Lamborghini Revelto is on the cover and playable. And we have a special O&L announcement for everyone watching.
La Lambo full électrique, ça, non?
A free trial will be available of the game, offering 5 hours of gameplay on all platforms for the Crew Motorfest. All right, moving on with CD Projekt Red gearing up for the release of the spy thriller expansion to Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty on September 26th. The studio is ready to share a new look at the wide range of overhauled mechanics coming to the game. And as you're about to see, a lot has changed. Let's check this out.
Après ça, on se fait un let's play. Parce qu'on y joue à la sortie, bien entendu, à Cyberpunk Army. Donc quand vous me dites tous les DLC sont sortis, on fera un let's play. Un nouveau.
V, my favorite merc. Welcome to Dogtown. There's a job. Coordinates provided. You know what to do.
Ah, c'est le seul qui sortira? Il n'y avait pas plusieurs de prévus? Il semblait qu'il y en avait plusieurs.
Thinking of buying some iron.
The logical choice.
C'est le seul et unique DLC. Ok, Aaron.
Damn. Green view.
C'était le seul finalement. Jamais affirmé. C'est le dernier. Ils ont annulé. Dommage.
Not a bad idea.
C'est dommage parce que rien qu'avec ça, il y a eu un revive, j'ai vu. Pas mal de gens qui se sont remis à Cyberpunk et se diront ouais, c'était pas. Ok. C'est triste un peu. C'est très triste. Enfin, les trucs annulés. Ah. Bon, en tout cas, un moment on refera, je pense. Un jour. Un jour où on aura du temps. Ouais, il y a quand même je voyais un regain d'intérêt. Même avec l'annonce de ça.
Job done.
Il y a eu des gens plutôt satisfaits de leur replay.
I'm closing the gig and sending you a little bonus.
C'est belle les voitures.
Something that will spirit you home safely. Someone dispatched a
Merci Annie, oui, il faut que je le regarde.
Good luck.
Faut que je le regarde. Mais après, les gens ils ont dit qu'ils avaient pleuré et tout. Du coup, ça veut dire que je vais pleurer comme une madeleine.
Got a netrunner cinch here. Need backup right now.
All nearby units. We got a situation in Watson. Roger, dispatch. We're on our way.
NC police, for fuck's sake.
Oh ouais, les gens ont grave kiffé la nuit.
Your actions are illegal.
Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun. Max tech. Time to tilt out.
Mais là, j'ai une autre série que je vais tester ce soir. Mince, c'est quoi le nom? Machin Girl. Ça vient de sortir sur Netflix.
Bravo, V. I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration. You will hear from me soon. This, I guarantee you.
Je sais plus c'est quoi. Un truc qui vient de sortir sur Netflix. Rien, je crois. Truc girl.
It's so close, and here to talk a little more about what we've just seen is Yulia Primock, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red. You're like, welcome to Gamescom.
C'est genre numéro 4.
I'm excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited to get in depth about what we just saw because there are a lot of upgrades coming. We just saw a lot of upgrades and changes that are coming to Phantom Liberty. Where do we even start?
So basically, we've prepared a major overhaul of the gameplay experience. So for example, with our absolutely redesigned perk system, we prepared many cool playstyles and many cool abilities to try out. For example, deflecting bullets with your katana, or just grabbing your enemy and throwing that enemy around. And on top of that all, we also prepared a new relic tree that will allow for to empower your cyberware even further.
Wow. It seems like players, can even further customize their playstyle to suit their taste. We also saw in that video a lot about vehicles and how vehicular combat is even being upgraded, right?
Exactly right. So vehicle combat is a massive addition. Players now will be able to shoot their guns while driving. They will be able to use mounted weapons like and rockets. And on top of that, they also will be able to take remotely control over vehicles to, for example, crush them or into like some group of enemies.
Wow.
And, sorry to interrupt. One more thing is that car chases are going to be a new, renewed experience with the revamped police system.
Okay. Well, it seems like you're upgrading, you said, across the board with a bunch of different things. And thank you so much for coming to tell us about it. Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else to announce that wasn't in the trailer, right?
Exactly right. So I'm really happy to announce that a lot of what we've just seen in the trailer will also be coming to Cyberpunk base game for free for current-gen consoles and PC.
Mais avant ça, je dois finir les 30 dernières minutes du dernier épisode de la saison 2 de Witcher.
Exactly.
All right, well, I cannot wait to check it out next month. Thank you so much, Yulia, for joining us here at Gamescom. Yulia. All right, tonight we've also got an update on the science fantasy strategy game Stormgate and a first look at one of the factions, the Infernal Hosts.
Stormgate is a spiritual successor to classic real-time strategy games like Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2. Stormgate will feature highly asymmetric armies fighting for control of Earth's future. Today we have an early look at our second faction, the Infernal Host. Infernals live and die by the code of victory at any cost. They have a powerful advantage, Shroud, fields of dark magic that strengthen their armies. The lowliest Infernal units are the Worker Imps. You might think they're cute, but don't get too close. Between these powerful lumbering brutes and the fiends that they unleash, Infernals will sacrifice everything, including themselves, to emerge victorious. On the music front, the Chainsmokers are advising us on our soundtrack. We're working with composers like Frank Klepacki of Command & Conquer. We'll share more later this year, including some of the friends we brought in to lend their voices to our co-op campaign.
All must serve.
Gamescom always strives to help our environment, and all of you can help make a change with a donation to the Gamescom Forest. Now to present Gamescom Green Studio of the Year, please join me in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing for the Planet. Lisa?
Green Studio of the Year.
Every time I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues to make steps to make it more sustainable. This is being done through the Gamescom Goes Green initiative, as well as by partnering with us at Playing for the Planet. Through Playing for the Planet, the United Nations has been working with the games industry to inspire millions of players around the world to learn more about the environment and to take actions that benefit the planet. Whether you are a gamer, a head of a AAA studio, or an indie developer, all of us can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start somewhere and collaborate, because time is of the essence. And if we don't start now, then when? For those of you who play games, many of you are already raising the bar by asking game makers to step up and act on values that are important to you. Keep on asking, whether it's for more green content or greater energy efficiency, because your voice counts. For this year's Green Studio of the Year award, we have been looking for bold, system-changing, innovative, and creative ways to tackle the climate crisis. And all nominees this year have done an amazing job. The way we win on climate change is to stop emissions from happening in the first place. And that is exactly what this year's award winner is actively trying to do. The nominees for the Green Studio of the Year, based on companies that have submitted applications, are Frontier, Ubisoft, and Xbox. And this year's winner is Xbox. And here to accept the award is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox.
I'm accepting this award on behalf of an incredibly talented team at Xbox that has worked very hard to put tools in the hands of developers to allow them to see the impact of their code on the energy draw of the consoles. We do this so that we can all play while we continue to make the world a more sustainable place. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Désolée, j'ai parlé en même temps que lui, j'ai pas écouté. Il a dit quoi?
Congratulations to Phil and Xbox. Great to have that award in the show. I'm now here with Judd Cobbler, the founder and CEO of 11th Hour Games. Judd, this is a big moment for you guys. ARPGs have had an incredible year, but you're an independent studio that has been building this game for a number of years, and we're excited to tell your story. So tell us a bit about
tous les domaines, il faut faire des efforts.
So Jeff, thanks so much for having me. First off, before Last Epoch, I was not in the games industry. I was just a die-hard action RPG player that dreamt of creating a community-made action RPG. And with the help of our community and Kickstarter, we've been able to make that happen. And so in Last Epoch, every single skill in the game has its own transformative skill tree. We have 119 skills in the game so far. We're adding more every single patch. We also have an awesome deterministic skill system, deep and interesting loot, and multiple in-game systems for endless playability. And Jeff, tonight we're excited to announce our newest class, the Rune Master. The Rune Master has a unique mechanic where he's able to invoke any of 40 different abilities with a single button press, making it super exciting and fun to experiment and find your perfect play style. And the Rune Master is going to be joining us September 7th, and will be available to play here all week at Gamescom.
Amazing. Well, this is such a great story of this game. I encourage you to check it out. And right now, we've got a first look at the Rune Master. Thanks, Judd. Appreciate it.
Last Epoch.
5 years ago, Last Epoch was a community dream. What if we, the players, could band together to make the next great ARPG? What would that game look like? Lots of character classes to choose from. Every single skill would have its own build-defining skill tree. Reaching in-game would be just the beginning, and it would be updated for years so we could play forever.
Last Epoch makes crafting and finding items super rewarding.
Il a encore parlé? Ah oui, il a encore parlé. C'est ça en fait. Ok.
Again, it's genius. I think this is the most innovation we've seen in a trade system in an ARPG in at least a decade.
Pourquoi il y avait le mec de Camelot? Il stream? Pourquoi le mec de Camelot il stream? Il ressemble de ouf.
A really cool game. Speaking of cool games, please welcome the winner of Best Mobile Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Brode from Marvel Snap. Hello, Ben.
Oh,
it's you.
Whoa. I know we won Mobile Game of the Year.
You did, yeah.
But we just finished rebuilding the entire game to run natively on PC. Okay. It looks insane. And I'm here to tell you that, like, literally just like 5 minutes ago, we launched the game on Steam.
Okay, it's on Steam. Rebuild now. That's fantastic. Now, I know anyone actually watching the show on Twitch, if you watch more than 30 minutes of ONL tonight, there's a special Twitch drop, a Spider-Man variant from Marvel Snap. And right now, we've got an exclusive cinematic to show you from Snap. Check it out. Thanks, Ben.
Ah, je voulais trouver un truc, mais il n'y a pas. En fait, il y a un jeu qui est sorti sur Steam. Vous savez toutes ces fausses pubs pour des jeux mobiles qui existent? C'est parfois noir. Mais en fait, quand vous allez dessus, c'est pas un vrai jeu. Enfin, c'est pas le même jeu. Et ben, il y a un jeu qui est sorti qui regroupe tous les mini-jeux de ce que ça aurait pu être si... Enfin, ils ont fait les jeux, quoi. Ils ont fait tous les faux jeux mobiles. Moi, il y en a un que je vois souvent passer, que j'aimerais jouer. C'est celui où il creuse dans de la terre. Et après, il a un meilleur creuseur. Et ainsi de suite. Meilleur creuseur. Mais je suis sûre que c'est un fait. J'ai pas cliqué. Le fameux. Oula! Les pixels. Oula! Oula! Oula!
Ready to get out there?
Mais oui, le jeu d'excavation là, il me hype.
We have a lot to talk about.
Il aime pas si bien. Si il aime pas, si on avait trop, ça fait des pixels. On dirait Frostpunk. Ah, c'est l'autre là qui sort dans 4 jours? Oui, Armored Core. très mal vu. Pendant un temps, ça m'a hype, puis après, ça m'a plus hype. Et je crois que j'aurai pas le temps. Le nom du jeu des pubs. Yeah, you want those games. Oh nice. C'est ça. Du coup, je le mets dans ma... Faut que je le mette dans ma wishlist. Ouais.
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on
Yeah.
the list.
You want those games.
You ready to climb the wall?
Trop de jeux. C'est sur Steam, il a combien? Yeah.
A call response from the generator.
You want those games. 10 €.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Watch out.
Comprends.
Let's see how far they can fly on borrowed wings.
Memories form like scars. Cut deep enough. And they'll never fade. Or be forgiven. I ran. I begged. I stole. But I survived.
Ça va bien? On va avoir une histoire. C'est Mordred? Je crois que je vais dire, bah maintenant c'est comme ça. C'est dans un secteur obscur aussi. Tous les petits rats qui vont se taper. Ouais. Les câlins.
It doesn't matter who tries to stop me. I'll cut my own path through. I'll fight until I stand in the land of salvation. Warhaven.
Ah, genre ça sort le 21 septembre et c'est gratuit.
That was Warhaven, and the Melee multiplayer PvP game will hit Steam Early Access on September 21st.
Okay.
Next, I am so excited to welcome to Gamescom the creator of Mortal Kombat, who's come all the way to Gamescom to unleash even more news on MK1, which ships in just a month. Please join me in welcoming to O&L, Ed Boon!
On en a parlé il y a genre 2 mois.
Hello, Ed.
Hey, Jeff.
Fancy seeing you here. Well, we had a lot of fun with you at Summer Game Fest revealing the first gameplay of MK, and I gotta say, every trailer you drop just gets crazier and crazier. So what did you bring to Gamescom?
We brought another, probably our craziest trailer of all. You know, since we introduced the gameplay at Summer Game Fest, we couldn't believe the reaction people having to the game, and they've actually gotten their hands on the game, which has become even more exciting. I can't believe the crazy stuff people have come up with, combining the main characters and the cameo characters. It's been a riot. But this trailer we have here should give you an even better idea of just how insane things get with this game.
There are some reveals in it. I gotta say, this is such a great asset. You guys are gonna enjoy it. Here it is, Mortal Kombat 1, the brand new trailer.
Allez.
Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. General Shao.
Victor of the Tavarian War. Conqueror of the Quatan Plains. All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
J'avoue qu'en fait, pour moi, c'est celui qui me fait le plus envie.
You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not forget that, General.
Là, c'est fou.
We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel.
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion is Redif,
Ah ouais, ça donne envie, ça.
Is it me, or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
Ah, c'est plein.
He has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Il est costaud, hein. Oui, voilà, il est construis-le. Laisse pas respirer. Là, il a attendu avant de taper, on l'a vu. Ah. Allez. Oui, c'est vrai qu'on avait cette histoire qu'on peut... En fait, on peut amener un pote. Il y a une jauge à charger, et ensuite t'as un pote qui vient te taper avec ça. Pas un pote, hein. Pas un pote de la vraie vie. Hein. Un bonhomme ou un jeu, quoi.
Who's your queen?
C'est pas une bonne date, ça.
Looks insane. All right, time for a tonal shift. Era History Untold is making its first event appearance this week at Gamescom. This turn-based grand strategy game is about building and leading a nation throughout alternative history. Here is a first look at the gameplay.
C'est chiant de devoir choisir. C'est comme ça. C'est tant mieux. Hein. Mais c'est chiant.
Let's go back to the beginning. There, the world untouched. No thrones ascended. No history yet written. Just people waiting to be led somewhere extraordinary by you.
C'était quoi, partir en lac de Guisard, on veut ça. Je connais. Hein.
Will you be wise? Will you inspire? Or will you conquer?
Quand ça s'arrête, ça arrête pas de drop. Ah. il y a un moment là, j'avais rejoué à un an, c'était vachement bien. Avec tous les DLC en plus, j'avais 4000 cartes à gérer en même temps. Ah, c'est toujours cool, mais c'est clair que c'est prenant quoi. Non, puis ça a l'air d'emprunter un peu partout. Ouais, c'est très bien. Hein.
Blizzard has had a long history here at Gamescom, and in its latest game, Diablo 4, it arrived in June and will be supported for years to come with seasonal content. Their first season of The Malignant is now underway, but in a bit of a surprise, we're now about to share with you the first news on the next season coming this fall.
Les premières news sur la prochaine saison de Diablo 4. M'attendais pas à ça, j'avoue.
Nameless people that no one would miss. Dead, discarded, their throats torn open. The church ignored the killings, even as fear mounted like the bodies.
On va voir. Ce sont les noms, juste c'est sneak peek, je pense, c'est juste le trailer.
And the brave fought to end the corruption, but they were too late.
Donc c'est vraiment la suite en termes d'histoire en tout cas. Avec la corruption, toujours. Ah.
It changed them, killed them, brought them back, hungry. I have fought this plague a long time. We need something different. A survivor with all of their strengths and none of our weaknesses. Someone unexpected. And they'll never see you coming.
Pour moi, c'est une chasseuse de démons là, mais.
Hunt them. Kill them. In the realm of darkness, we are the beacon of light. Let our stakes pierce through the hearts of the damned. For tonight, we hunt.
Ok, des vampires. Ah oui, normalement on est censé avoir une nouvelle activité
Gamescom, please welcome actress and producer Gemma Chan, who is voicing the role of vampire hunter Eris in the Season of the Blood, and the general manager of the Diablo franchise at Blizzard, Rod Ferguson. Welcome to Gamescom.
Hi, everyone.
Gemma, this is so exciting to have you here.
Ouais,
Welcome to Video Game World. I know
this
this is your first video game, right?
It is. Thank you for having me. It is my first video game. I have always appreciated the power of storytelling in all its different forms, and in some ways, video games are very much like interactive cinema now. So I was so excited to play this character, and yeah, thank you for inviting me into the world of Sanctuary.
You did an excellent job. I can't wait for people to hear you.
Yeah, this is exciting. You know, season 2, which will be coming, as you said, in October. What can you tell us about the character that you're playing, Eris?
So Eris is a seasoned vampire hunter. She is going to be your badass warrior companion as you fight your way through the perils of Sanctuary. She's complex. She's seen quite a bit of horror in her lifetime, so initially she comes across as a little bit cold and jaded, but in a fight, she will definitely have your back.
Good to know. Rod, tell us a bit about what we can expect from this new
Et c'est une chasseuse de vampires.
Well, Jeff, you know, Diablo is about creating that ultimate power fantasy. And obviously, a lot of people have been doing it. We have over 12 million players and 1.3 billion hours played so far. And I just want to take a second to say thank you. We're so appreciative of their enthusiasm and all the player feedback. It's going to help us make great seasons for years to come. Now, for our free second season, Season of Blood, you get to join Eris as a vampire hunter, but not just any normal vampire hunter. You're going to get cool vampiric powers and become kind of a daywalker, a vampire that hunts vampires and ultimately tracks down and faces off with the big bad vampire lord. Now, That's season 2, and that's October. So we still have lots of time to jump into season 1, the season of Malignant. So, you know, seasons are a great time to start with Diablo because we all begin at the same place. So come join us in Diablo.
Amazing. All right, well, thank you both for making the trek here to Gamescom in Germany. And we can't wait to meet more Eris and hear more in October. Fantastic. Gemma, Rod, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and now it's time for another world premiere. This one is a European-made game about hope,
à voir
love,
s'ils en diront
friendship.
plus sur cette fameuse activité in-game surtout. Parce que c'est un peu ce qu'on souhaite.
Divided by disinformation, where danger lurks around every turn. A motley crew of misfits embark on a fateful road trip to discover their true power.
Please tell me you're done.
Oh, we're just getting started,
Un truc de quantique aussi, ça.
What is this music?
I believe the kids call it K-pop music.
Just K-pop.
Turn it down.
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up.
Words have power. They can give you strength. Ready for this?
Stand still.
Words can bring people together and tear them apart.
Mais ça, comme vous disiez tout à l'heure, s'il y a des choix et tout, ça doit être cool.
But if words hold so much
Il y a un truc comme ça.
He has no respect for you.
She's right.
Qu'il y a vraiment des trucs qui se passent, quoi. Et un vrai impact.
What do you have to say?
I think we can all agree that my trailer voice was better than yours.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Ça me semble parfait. Si c'est vraiment un jeu, on va jouer. Hein.
I've got you a meeting with the Lord Mayor today. They need what we're selling. Get going!
Ok, c'est le nom du jeu. Thank goodness you're here. Je me rappelle ça.
That's a really fun indie game. Thank goodness you're here. And now to completely shift the tone again, I'm here with Sam Lake, who's going to take us to a very dark place with Alan Wake 2. Sam, welcome to Gamescom. This game is coming out in October, and we've had so much fun. We announced this a few years ago at the Game Awards and at Summer Game Fest. We met Saga Anderson and heard a little bit of her side of the story, but everyone's been asking me, and I'm certainly expect you, what about Alan's story? What can you tell us about what it's like to play as him? Tonight, I think it's finally time to answer that question.
Thank you for having us here, Jeff. Yes, finally, it's time to show our title character, Alan Wake, and his struggle to escape the nightmare dimension of the dark place, where he's been for the last 13 years, ever since the first Alan Wake game.
It's a long time. We've been waiting a long time to play another one. We're going to see some footage here, and I know you're actually using live action as well in it, right? And it's going to be kind of really blended together in a cool way.
Yeah, the dark place is a dream reality, and it keeps drawing from Alan's mind, his thoughts, his fears, his writing. And he comes from New York City. And for years he has written crime fiction set in New York City. So now the dark place takes the shape of a nightmare in New York City. And we have used different mediums in our experience, in our games for storytelling, live action for sure. This time around, we've integrated live action seamlessly into the experience to show the dreamlike nature of the dark place.
This game, I cannot wait. We don't have to wait too long. It's coming in October, but let's take a look now at the brand new trailer for Alan Wake 2. Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
And the trick is not to end up as either.
Je fais des choix si je prends tous les jeux.
We're trapped by the genre. We're all ripped to pieces along the way.
No! Welcome! We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and guests on the show.
He's here to talk about his latest book.
Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he's written.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember it.
You're the killer, the cult leader.
No! You've got the wrong man! It's my fault! He got out!
Wake has a double. Where is he now?
Ça va faire peur.
Mais
ça a l'air trop bien. Mais du coup, ouais, j'aimerais bien qu'on fasse le premier avant. J'ai jamais joué. Hein. Je vais bader sa mère. Mais ça a l'air génial. Mais ça, ça a l'air flippant.
That looks absolutely amazing, and that's going to do it for Opening Night Live. We have so many amazing games coming this fall. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, watching online. Jasmine, thank you for co-hosting. And I got to say, we got a lot of great games coming up in the next few months, so I hope you enjoy the rest of Gamescom and get ready for what's going to be quite a debate about Game of the Year. And speaking of the Game of the Year, I'm happy to announce tonight that the Game Awards will be returning live this December. And we've got a date for you. Thursday, December 7th. The show will be streaming live everywhere. It is our 10th show, which I can't believe we've been doing for 10 years. We'll be live at the Peacock Theater in LA on Thursday, December 7th. And I hope to see you then. It's going to be a very, very special show. Thanks again for watching Gamescom Opening Night Live. We'll see you again next year. Good night, everybody.
Bien joué. Puis ça va, il a pas trop mal vécu le truc du début. Bien. Faut les tenir les 2 heures comme ça sur scène. Bien, bien, bien. Nice. Bon, je ferai une petite rediff de ça. Je pense que je ferai une rediff séparée aussi pour Diablo, du coup. Les gens attendent les news sur Diablo. Effectivement, hein, du coup, ouais. Bien sûr. Hein. En ce moment, forcément, entre une sortie et une moitié de saison sur Diablo, je pense que tu préfères une sortie de jeu. C'est logique. Tout comme pour le raid Cropta, j'ai très envie de le faire, mais entre le raid Cropta et Starfield, ça sera Starfield. Forcément, on le fera plus tard. On le fera plus tard. Du coup, trop bien. Et d'ailleurs, vous aurez prochainement, normalement, des nouvelles de la Gamescom, puisque je vais être sur place en fin de semaine. Donc, je vais voir ce que je peux vous faire sur place. On verra un petit peu. Il y a déjà quelques rendez-vous de prévus. Et puis, je vous ferai aussi je vous posterai ça sur les réseaux, bien entendu.